welcome back to Sophia Codes. My name is Sophia Scacera, and today I will be demoing my Unit 3 Lab 3 project titled Tic Tac Toe. This will be considered as a part 2 since I have added more code. In this part of the lab, I will be demonstrating how the Tic Tac Toe game detects a win/a tie. I will need to explain everything from the beginning as I did change a part of the original script. However, I will skip over the parts that I did not change. To start off, when the green flag is clicked, the sprite switches its costume to empty. Then I have introduced 3 new variables: board, position number, and counter. To start with board, I set it to a list of 9 empties. This demonstrates that every piece of board is empty as no one has played yet. Then I have position number set to 0 and counter set to 0 as well. In the make board code, I added a line of code to increase the position number by 1, so that every square on the board has its individually assigned number from 1 to 9. Counter is a variable that I use later on in the code as a way to determine when there has been a tie. The next piece of code is a lot, so please bear with me. I'm going to break it down into 2 different photos, switching between the 2 halves of this piece of code. Starting off with when I am clicked, this line referring to the squares on the board, if the costume name of the square itself is empty, then the script runs. If the costume name of the square is not empty, then it would respond to the player with "I've already been chosen, try again." So if the square is empty and it's X's turn, then the square would switch to the costume X and replace the position number of the square on the board with X. If it's not X's turn, then the square would switch to the costume O and replace the position number of the square on the board with O. I will now demonstrate this part of the code. In this video, I click on the squares 1, 2, 4, 5, and then later on 3, and as you can see, the board variable is changing. I have made 3 different blocks called status of triple, possible winning triples, and status of all winning triples. In the status of triple block, I have an input as a list and have map item blank of board over triple. This block allows the player to input a triple of their choosing, and when clicked, the program will report the status of that triple. For example, if someone decides to put the list 1, 2, 3 on the actual board game, the squares numbered 1, 2, 3 have 3 X's, this block will report that. I will demonstrate this to you now. In this video, I click on the boxes 1, 4, and 7 and use that as a list for my input in the status of triple block. Next, the possible winning triples is a list of lists that have all the possible combinations that allow X or O to win, and it reports the combination of numbers. The status of all winning triples has map status of triple list blank over possible winning triples. This reports the combinations from possible winning triples, but includes if the squares in these combinations are empty or have an X and O. For example, if the entire board is full, then this block will report where each winning combination is. I will now demonstrate this for further clarity. I made a block called 1 that calculates when a player has won. It goes over every possible winning triple while using status of triple and checks if any spot within that triple has triple X's or triple O's. If it does, then it reports true. If not, it reports false. So if X has won the game, then, quote, X is the winner is broadcasted. But if X has not won the game, then the counter goes up by 1. If counter reaches to the number 8, then the game broadcasts that there has been a tie game. Otherwise, it sets X's turn to false, allowing the person playing O to proceed. If O won the game, the, quote, O is the winner is broadcasted. If O has not won the game, the counter increases by 1 and sets X's turn to true, allowing the person playing X to continue the game. Throughout all of this, there has been a second sprite. I have added Alonzo into this game to declare a winner/tie game. In this code, when the green flag is clicked, Alonzo hides, points to the right, goes to a place on the stage where the X value is -125 and the Y value is 50. When he receives X is the winner, O is the winner, or tie game, he reappears on the screen, announces the outcome of the game, and then everything resets. I will now demonstrate all of this code put together. In this video, I am demonstrating what will happen when X wins the game. I am now demonstrating what will happen if O won the game. And last but not least, I'm demonstrating what would happen if the outcome of the game is a tie. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Have a great day.